Hey guys, Joe Virus here. You're watching Everyday Viral, my not so daily vlog channel that I had going on for a while. I haven't been posting. I had a lot going on. Something I didn't really talk about on Everyday Viral was that around the week of Halloween, like 2 days before Halloween, my mom got diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and it had started spreading to her abdomen. So I couldn't bring myself to vlog a lot at that point, so I kind of just after we did I think we did a holiday in the park, maybe did a holiday in the park vlog at Six Flags. I really didn't feel like discussing anything. I was in a really rough place, man. But 2 weeks ago, my mom got the all clear. She is cancer free. Her doctors, she did 9 weeks of chemo starting the week after Halloween. She did 9 weeks of chemo. Then they had surgery to get everything out. And the doctor came back out and said that, they took out everything, all the cancer that they saw, and everything that looked like it was cancerous, they removed, and put her back on another 9 weeks of chemo. Well, they cut it off 3 weeks earlier, 3 weeks earlier than they were going to, because it was doing nothing but making her sick. And so, they took her off, and then they did all the blood tests and the CAT scans and all that, and got the results back. And that's when they said, yay, my mom is cancer free. So we celebrated last week, and it's awesome. It's a great thing. Thank you to all my friends who knew what was going on and were keeping her in your thoughts and prayers. It was a hard time for me to get through. I can imagine for her. I mean, and my dad, my poor dad. I just didn't feel right vlogging and having fun and posting about having fun and everything during that time period. It just didn't seem right, so I didn't do it. And I apologize for everybody who's been watching and being patient. Thank you for your patience on letting me get back to this. I did a couple of synth things where I showed off a couple of modules. I have a whole different setup now. I will do some more modular jamming, and Six Flags is back in season, and so I will start going back to Six Flags and doing more vlogs from there, which is fun, and it's exercise for me because I need to lose this weight, because I'm going to Wasteland Weekend this year. That's the next topic, man. I got hooked up. My friend is taking me to Wasteland Weekend out in the desert. It used to be in California City. I think it still is, but just a different location, but I'm not positive. But I will be out there at Wasteland Weekend 2017. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a weekend it's like a full immersion Mad Max themed weekend festival. There's bands, there's DJs, there's last year they had the Thunderdome there, so there's all kinds of events and parties and tribes and people, 1,000 people, I think, in the desert having fun. And you have to be in costume the whole time that you're within the walls of the Wasteland City. It's pretty awesome. I'm excited to go. I'm part of a group called the Wasteland Teetotalers, and I'm not gung-ho about, hey, you shouldn't drink or do drugs or anything like that, but I personally don't drink or do drugs. So it's just cool that there's a group of people that go to this thing that stay sober the whole time, and I can hang out and party with them without having to get wasted to do it. Been sober for almost a year. It'll be a year, I think on May 14th, so next Sunday, it'll be a year that I'm sober, and that's pretty awesome. And I never had a problem, I thought, until I realized that I only drank to get messed up and to get wasted, and I only drank once a year, and it was always on my birthday. But so after last year, I couldn't do it. So and I hadn't had a drop until then for a year before that. So I'm just done. I'm not going to drink this year at all. Not going to drink anymore. I don't think I need to drink. I don't need to. I don't like not being in control. I still like to party and go crazy, but I'm already crazy and messed up in the brain a little bit. I did fall really hard and fracture my skull when I was 14. So mentally, I'm still that 14-year-old kid riding a skateboard, being a goofball. But, I don't need to get messed up to do that. And I'm not preaching because, believe me, I do enough weird off-the-wall shit that, I can't be preaching to anybody what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing. But, it's just, it's really cool that there's people at Wasteland Weekend that are sober. So I will be there hanging out with those guys for part of the time, the Wasteland Teetotalers. And I'm really excited about that. But I'm really excited about going with my friend Brian and Tad and Beverly and Evie and Scar. We're all going to go out there. It's a caravan heading out to the desert. It's going to be so much fun. So that was like news. Now, stuff that I had talked to you about before is Convergence 23, Dallas, Texas, May 19th through the 21st. We're actually doing a pre-party on that Thursday with the band Kanga. And they're coming, and it's going to be an awesome event. That's going to be at RBC. But then Friday night, DJs galore, all kinds of DJs, and a fashion show at Panopticon with Lord Byron and Son of Sam and their crew, plus a bunch of DJs that are coming from out of town for that, including Reagan from Iris is going to be DJing Saturday. Saturday all day at the Nines. The Nines is going to be, that's a bar in Deep Ellum. I DJ on Wednesday nights there, but Saturday, the Nines is going to be open from 4 o'clock till 2 a.m. And it's going to have a lot of badge holder only events, like you're going to have Dan Von Hoyle. Dan Von Hoyle is going to do a bondage thing for Kinksters. It's like Bondage 101 for Kinksters or something like that. For Goth Industrial Kinksters. It's like an hour-long, I think, hour-long bondage demo, rope bondage demo. That's going to be interesting to see and very cool. And he's from the band Harmjoy. He's also DJing Friday night at Panopticon. But so he'll be at the Nines. There's another special guest coming that's going to be at the Nines. And Dark Mark, the goth comedian, is going to be at the Nines. And then after they're done at 7 o'clock, all that stuff, it opens up to the public. And it's DJs on the roof, DJs inside, all night from all over the place again. And then at Curtain Club, there's 8 bands, including David J. from Bauhaus, Assemblage 23, Community FK, Iris, a whole list of bands. And then at Reno's, Cyanide Regime and Razorblade Dolls, the Annex. It's going to be an awesome show. Plus a lot of other local. I filled in the gaps with a lot of Texas talent. Like, I wanted to really show off Dallas and North Texas, pretty much, what we've got going on, because we have a really tight scene and really good friends and a lot of bands. So that'll be Curtain Club, and then at Reno's is where the other bands are. And then Sunday night, it's at the church. We start at 4 in the afternoon. And we have bands all night till about 11 o'clock, and then DJs, the Pirate Twins, which is William Faith and Scary Lady Sarah are DJing, as well as a couple of other guests. I'll be DJing too as well. It's my club, my club night. So, but Angel Spit is the headliner that night, and Adrian H. and the Wounds, and then my band Solemn Assembly, and Antonym from Chicago. A whole bunch of people are playing that night. Adoration Destroyed. It's Sunday night is my favorite night because my band gets to play and I get to DJ. But it's all. I mean, the whole event is just going to be amazing. So anyway, to make the long story short, this is an unedited one-shot vlog that I'm doing just so that I can say thank you guys for